Set up a Patreon. Get the fans to pay for it.
Yeah. The fans.
Panel tools.
We need a fan. I need a
subscribers.
fan. Please comment. I need someone to comment on a regular basis.
So that guy might come back.
Except for Flip Dick. Not Flip Dick, please. Just somebody just to say, hi guys, I'm watching.
Keep
Love
it
ya.
real.
Keep it real.
Wait, do you have like Flip Dick's account? Does he have any YouTube videos?
None.
Yeah, he's friendly.
None.
He's friendly.
Yeah, I'm trying. I did respond back. I said,
Okay, so you did befriend me. Yeah, come out, be my
I
friend.
respond back to everybody.
You want to be his friend.
I respond to every comment. You know, say you're talented, I'll respond. Anyway, so what did I say?
comment?
You said you guys are a bunch of
No,
people.
what was your comment?
My comment was, welcome back to What Nonsense, the show where we talk about all sorts of stuff, where opinions aren't held back by things like facts and accurate information. We'll just talk a whole lot of shit and have some fun along the way. Welcome back, my guests. This week we have Yosip, IT extraordinaire, Christian, the horse whisperer, and Mikey, the ranger.
So no like background.
And
at
Dickhead
all.
Dan.
And Dickie Dan?
Dickhead Dan.
Dickhead Dan. Wow, that's nice.
That's me.
Well, speaking of dickheads,
Shut up.
apparently we're a bunch of, apparently we are a bunch of panel tools.
Panel
Who
tools.
said that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
sick.
the
This is
la-
it.
our
Panel tools.
our
Love
last one that we were all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where I think we were talking
Voice.
about the voice.
Bunch of-
Yeah.
Ah.
So somebody would have watched that and go,
Yeah, that's a topic for me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well,
Again, shut up. This is our opinions.
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Well, we didn't have an end result,
We're just
so
trying to figure it out.
I don't know why he said a bunch of us when he said
Why are you pointing at me?
he said maybe. Here's a no, and I said I don't know either. So like, there's no.
I wasn't.
there's
I was,
no-
I'm
it's
staying out of the
disappointing.
It's a
conversation.
discussion. It's an open discussion.
Yeah, but
No,
As
because
if we said
because
something
the
wrong.
truth
Well, we did all
can
different.
hurt.
I'm sure we said things
Oh.
wrong. We.
Have you gone
I
back to this
should
topic
really no. Whenever we talk about stuff like that, we should really preface what we talk about with what we agree with the other side. Apparently, that's a better way to go. Anyway,
Just have a disclaimer at the bottom.
it's like, well, no, it just gets
Well-
it's easy. It's easier to get people to go along with your argument if you at least can show where their argument is right.
Yeah.
You know, if you can show some sort of
Well-
common ground, then it helps to go a long way.
Well, the way that I always say it is just that I respect everyone's opinions. Whoever's opinion, they can think what they think, but I just think what I think.
And you think of the dickhead. All they're saying. Respectfully.
Idiot.
Respectfully, shut up.
But the guy that said left the comment, you guys. First of all, it hardly makes sense. A bunch of panel tools. It's like, okay, the grammar's a little bit off. But his name is Flip Dick with 2 P's. So, like, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Flip dick.
Yeah.
Well, we are a bunch of tools.
I'm giving him,
Let's own it,
I'm
whatever.
giving him attention.
Yeah. Well,
right now.
it's a
Who
pleasure
gives
to make your
Who gives a
acquaintance.
shit?
Yeah, hi Flip Dick. How you doing?
Keep on commenting.
Yeah, stick around.
Yeah.
Wait, who's more of a tool? Us or the ones who are watching it?
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you're all
No,
tools.
no.
Whatever. Fuck, man, I don't give a shit.
I don't think we have.
Oh,
I don't think we have much of a.
We don't have anybody listening. Anyway.
Listen to start criticizing them. So like we should just leave them alone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
surprised
Welcome
we-
all.
yeah.
All right.
Copy.
Let's see. What else happened? We didn't die on the 23rd of September.
Ah, yes.
That was
that's
good.
right. What's the date?
Did you hear about the Great Wall of China?
What about it?
What happened?
So apparently some people were doing some works on the other side of the wall and they wanted to get through, so they bulldozed a section of the wall. Yeah. I mean, it's terrible but it wasn't like the nice part. It was like one of the more the rustic, rubbly sections, and they just kind of pushed out enough to get heavy equipment to go through.
Just went
Did you see
straight through.
the video or photos?
Yeah,
It's not just a pile of rocks. Someone could just mistake it. So just have to bulldoze out of the way.
Is the Great Wall of China heritage listed?
yeah. This one.
Officials in China say a section of the country's iconic Great Wall has been irreversibly damaged. Happened on a lesser-known portion of the historic
Irreversibly?
wall in the Shanxi
I don't know about
province.
that.
Authorities were notified of
Doesn't
a
exactly
gaping
look like
hole
it's
and
in mint
determined
condition.
heavy machinery caused it. The Washington Post reports they followed tread marks to an excavator.
Definitely
and arrested
newsworthy,
a man and woman
Yeah.
working at
Wait,
a
so it's
nearby
regular people?
construction site.
Yeah.
People believe they destroyed part of that
They
wall
need to
in
get
order
through.
to create a shortcut.
Did
China's
they?
Great Wall is a unique.
Well, it doesn't look like there's a lot of war going on.
Dude,
Well, it's
guys,
not-
What do they need to get through for? What is
Just because they wanted to get a machine through.
Yeah, they needed to get on the other side.
Yeah, so
Like the chicken.
just thinking
it literally like just defeats the purpose of the wall. Like
Well, it was hardly. It wasn't like.
It
No,
didn't,
but
look,
back
it
then-
didn't look great.
Yeah,
back then,
it wasn't the great part of the Great Wall.
Yeah.
It was the shit part of
It was
the
just
wall.
the wall.
This shit Great Wall
It
of
was like
China.
it was in the middle of nowhere. So who snitched on them then?
Wow.
They- they-
Somebody
they-
must have
Look,
discovered
look,
it.
No, they said
Like,
they
who the hell did
they
this?
said they led track marks to
That's
whoever.
the rope. Okay.
Oh right, yeah, it would have been straight. It would have gone straight to wherever
Jump
they were
site,
going.
yeah.
Great
Jump
crumbs.
site.
Yeah. Great
Hustle.
wall crumbs.
Yeah,
Leave it alone.
hardly
God.
an issue there.
Seriously, idiots.
All right. What else are we talking about? Oh, did you hear about? Wait, we should maybe have a new section,
Yeah.
like where we call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So, did you hear about Tupac Shakur's killer?
Yes, I heard about that. He got arrested.
They got him. They finally got Tupac Shakur's killer.
It's just I didn't know that he had to be just like found. I thought it was just
Well, they accused. It was another rapper that they accused originally that killed him.
There was all sorts of theories and conspiracy theories. Some people thought it was the cops. Some people thought it was
Then why did
a
he
bunch
get
of
killed?
other rappers. But well, we're not there yet. Let's get to this bit.
27 years.
This is the video. So,
27 years. For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, a.k.a. Keefy D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Davis was arrested this morning by my LVMPD criminal apprehension team, and this investigation started on the night of September 7th, 1996. It is far from over.
Right. So the impression I got from that was like, oh my God, they've been spending all this time looking for the guy. And wow, they finally got him. The dude that they've accused, the guy that killed him, apparently he wrote a book. He's been on like a bunch of podcasts.
saying I killed Tupac.
Yeah, he's like fully
right. Okay.
claiming it. It's like, okay, the way they're selling it, it's like, we got him, but no. He's been telling everybody for years.
Yeah.
Apparently for like a decade.
What was his reason for killing him?
I don't know why, but rappers, they were at the time they were all
Different
murdering
gangs,
each
yeah.
other. It was like East Coast, West Coast, Bloods, Crips, all this sort of jazz. Like,
Jazz.
yeah. Do you like jazz?
You like jazz?
You like jazz?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, they got him.
Well,
Think of another clip
Yeah, I saw that. and I
is
was
Tupac
like,
even
geez.
dead though?
Yeah, I've seen that. Recently there was a guy up on stage claiming to be him, right? Hello.
How not to get away with murder by Keefy D. Right, step one, you've done a murder. Not ideal, but we are where we are. Now, over 20 years have passed. You've kept your head down. You're starting to think, oh God, I might get away with this. Well, what are you going to do in that situation? Write a book. Write a book, just all the details in a book about the murder and your specific involvement in it. Include as much detail as you can. So people with detailed knowledge of the crime know that you were definitely involved. People like police. Step two, release the book with your murder confession in, and then draw as much attention to it as possible. So it's all about promotion. Get out there and do as many interviews as you can on popular YouTube channels with millions of views, and really take your time as well. There's no rush. in these kind of situations. You want to really take your time, sit down, articulate yourself, and spell out in detail exactly how you committed the murder. Basically, just repeat the confession, but this time on video with your face in it and that. Step 3. Wait about 5 years until someone in the police comes across one of your videos on Vlad TV, and then wait for them to come and get you. Maybe start writing your next book. How not?
Smart.
Yeah, I just need to adjust the camera.
That was well said.
Oh, that is funny.
Pause.
Keefy D.
And we're back.
What
So,
a tool.
Hope you enjoy that ad break.
Yeah. Nah. Oh, that's legendary.
Oh, that is actually really funny. Smart.
But see, the contrast between the way the
The
cops
cops,
are
yeah.
talking about it and
Yeah.
the actual case, how it went.
The cops were so proud as well.
Yeah.
We got him.
Oh my God. I'd like to thank my friends and family. God.
And it was like 27 years.
Yeah. That was brilliant. What else do I have here?
Oh man, hugging a cow.
Anyway,
Big ass cow.
what else was I going to talk about? Oh! What else has happened recently? Victorian politics.
Oh, Dan Andrews.
Ding dong, Dan is gone!
what do you call him? What'd you call him?
Dan Andrews, he's gone.
No, what do you call him?
I said ding dong, Dan is gone.
Ding
like
dong,
ding
Dan.
dong, the witch is dead sort of thing. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
Thank God.
He's gone.
I think
But
he
why'd you guys
I think
even
he
vote him
focused on
back anyway?
the latter
So,
one. I didn't vote him back in.
Me
Oh.
neither.
I think everyone you heard never voted back in. So. Who's
don't know how he got-
replaces him now?
Somebody he elected, which is
Oh,
apparently
God.
way worse than him.
Yeah.
What was his reason to step down?
Oh, to concentrate on family. Yeah,
Doesn't-
He's
Bullshit.
running.
Bullshit.
He's running for the hills.
I
They've
don't-
all run.
I-
Everybody. The only person who's left, like from the COVID era, is that premier in Brisbane.
I thought it was Sydney.
No, they're gone too. They changed already.
No, I'm saying the Sydney chick, she changed during COVID, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she bailed during COVID, and then I think another one after,
Yeah.
and then, but Brisbane, yeah, she's still going. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Oh, you say people are still going?
Yeah,
During
people from COVID who were all authoritarian and wanting to lock everybody down, they're all gone now, except for the one chick from Brisbane.
Dan's gone.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't know if this is exactly true, but I heard something about him getting $300,000 a year for just doing.
Yeah, because he's in the what's it called? He's been in Parliament long enough that he's like a life member of Parliament, so he gets
Oh right.
that he gets $300,000
A year for doing jack shit.
Yeah,
retirement.
That's what it is.
But
Pension. That's it.
he's not even fucking. Oh, sorry. He's not even. How old is he? Like 50? 45?
Something
50?
like that.
Can't be 45, please, Jesus Christ.
No, it'd be like 40.
That's
No,
like
it'd be
my
like
age.
50.
He's not anywhere
It'd be
near
like 50,
retirement
yeah.
age, though, so.
But like, that's not retiring age. He's getting
65.
No, 'cause
$300,000.
he's loaded.
He's set
And
for life now.
he's got he's set, yeah. He's got all his ducks in
Can
a row.
I go to Parliament to get set for life at 50? Like, seriously?
Please don't. Have you watched Idiocracy?
Do you know his
Idiocracy.
his wife?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know about the whole not conspiracy, but the controversy around his wife? She was involved in a hit and run. Not a hit and run. They were all in the car. They
Well,
hit, but then they,
supposedly.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
So Dan was in the car, but the wife was
No,
driving.
and the kids, the
were all
whole
there.
family were in there,
Yeah.
and she's hit somebody with the car allegedly, but she did. And then
Allegedly.
and then I think she was over the limit, allegedly, and then the cops let him go,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Do this.
So yeah, and it was all hushed up, like nobody, unless you're digging for stuff, stuff goes really quiet. So yeah, I don't know how you didn't know about it. Did you know about it?
No. So hush hush.
Yes, it's very quiet.
Is anyone listening? No.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. All right.
We just all care that he's out.
It's the spooky season coming up.
Well, to be fair, it was kind of silent during and after COVID, so like, who cares? I don't
Yeah, but
yeah.
during COVID, it was just a pain. A big
Spooky
pain.
season's coming up.
Yes, it is Halloween.
Well, but it was during that time that they introduced all this legislation for controlling media and controlling what the internet, like all this misinformation, malinformation. You didn't even know what malinformation is. It's information which is true, but they don't want you to know.
Oh.
okay.
Well,
Mis and disinformation is basically the same thing. Stuff that they don't like.
I didn't even know we had
or
premieres
stuff
until
they think is untrue.
until COVID.
You what?
Really?
I didn't even know we had premieres until COVID. That's how dumb I
Yeah.
was because I thought it was
Wow.
irrelevant.
Dan Andrews was the first
Guy I knew that was
premiere
a
that I knew.
Yeah. I just thought, oh, Prime Minister. And I didn't even know the Prime Minister because they change every fucking second.
Yeah.
In Australia, like there's been like 5 or 6 in the past like 4 years, isn't there?
Malcolm was there for a while, and then but before him, there was like 3 within a year or something, or a couple of years.
Yeah.
But
We're going back to the other podcast.
I don't even know.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
Who's the guy? Who's in right now?
Who's in right now?
Anthony Albanese.
Albanese. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Thank you.
I know before that was ScoMo.
Do you know?
Yeah.
But ScoMo was before.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Spooky season. Spooky.
All right. Yeah, it's spooky season. So
Yes.
have you? I found these guys today. Savage Silicone. These realistic
Whoa.
masks
That's
that
cool.
if you've got $700 to $800,
And American money.
I'll buy it.
yeah, American US, but
that's
like
like
that is a sick investment. Like
That is so cool.
The old guy
That's
looks more
beautiful.
realistic.
I want the clown.
the zombie, like that's a pretty cool zombie.
Bottom left one.
I feel like
Got
when you
some
get it though,
fangs
you're
with
gonna
it.
get like scammed or something. It's gonna be the most like crappest mask that you can tell us.
Oh,
This is Savage Silicone here at Trans World in St. Louis, displaying some of our monster masks, few realistic ones. We're a Wisconsin-based studio. We make hyper-realistic silicone masks. Our masks are all fully wearable. Put them on, turn right into that sort of character. We offer lots of different paint varieties for each one. We got a few props. For instance, we got this little blobfish here. We got some shrunken heads, things like that. There's all sorts of props. I've been dabbling in it for about 10 years. I've been full-time 2 years, started Savage Silicone. I do all the painting right now, but a lot of these are the sculptures. Some of my sculpts, some of them are collaborations with other artists. This one was sculpted by a guy named Christian Hansen. He works at the Mayo Clinic, so he's a very anatomically accurate burn person. You know, so he's got his resin teeth there. It's all platinum silicone. Masks like this start at about $500. We got some cheaper ones, $300 for a half mask. They suck right to your face. They're skin tight. You can emote through them. You can wear them comfortably for a long time. Savage Silicone on Facebook, Savage Silicone on Instagram, Savage Silicone on TikTok, and of course, SavageSilicone.com. It's where you can find all our masks.
I really wish I wasn't a tight ass and could buy one.
Okay. Imagine how much fun.
I want.
I know.
I want ones that aren't too far off. So I want like the creepy, like that bottom left one. Yeah.
I
So
want the
no, so you
clown.
wear a hoodie. So I'll take the sun. He can be a vampire, whatever he wants, and I'll just stand in a hoodie like go there. Just freak people out. I reckon it'll be fun. You're not gonna be too.
Or
You know,
like
like the pig.
get the crazy burn victim.
Yeah.
Get people to look at you real
Wear a
weird.
hoodie.
Should we all
freak
chip
them
in
out.
for one?
I was about to say we should, but we shouldn't because I would not want to wear your face.
Yeah, that'll be
and
that'll be
afterwards
your style.
just
That'll be your
breathing
style.
in
So it'll be
So
about
we had
1100.
yeah.
Well, before the show, we were talking about we need to do a short film, and I was showing him the Wonder Dynamics stuff that from last
the
week,
CGI,
the CGI stuff.
AI
So,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
maybe we can do that, and then after that, we can do a silicone mask one. That can be a horror film. That'll be cool. So
That's like some 80s horror film.
Hey, go to the
Yeah.
shrunken heads.
No,
Go to the shrunken
get the
heads.
clown one.
oh, they're just little. They're just little.
They're
shrunken
tiny
heads
ones.
made out of.
Yeah,
much
like
are
in
they?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at that.
But like, I really wish I wasn't a tight ass, and I'll just buy one. I'll just buy it.
No, dude, just sell
Don't
your
be a
horse.
tight ass.
Just sell your horse.
Huh? I'm not gonna know. I'll sell my golf clubs. That's joking.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that is really cool. I want the clown and just to walk around the street.
The
at
three-eyed
nighttime.
one.
I know at night time.
Like 3 eyes, was it?
No, there was a one that was. It looked like a smaller face, but
Oh, okay.
it had like a red nose and then two small eyes. And
I wonder if that old guy mask would work for like 16-year-olds and just buying alcohol.
Oh,
Do you reckon? Do you reckon if they just look down the entire time?
There's a deep voice.
Yeah.
I want this one.
And then
the voice would probably give you away.
Yeah.
You'd have to sound really, try really old. Because I mean, the good thing about being old, well, it's good and bad. Once you hit a certain age, you become completely invisible. Right? Like, to anybody below the age of 30, you can't become completely invisible. They just don't give you a second look, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could walk into a shop looking old. Dude's not going to look at you twice. They'd just be, yeah, what do you want? Go, yeah, piss off. Like,
Dude, get like a soundboard on your phone, like the only dashboard.
I reckon we could probably try it. We could probably shoot that as a video as
So
well.
we
could just try it.
Just don't talk. Just
No,
be
I'm
like,
saying you got dashboards of people.
Because you don't even have to actually pretend to be underage.
Yeah.
You don't even have to get someone underage. You could just do it. You are of age. Damn it. Hang on, wait.
Aren't you?
Mid-tall.
You're of age, so what's the issue?
no, I'm just saying just
No, like he's talking about like 17, 16-year-olds.
like could they just do it? I mean, that'd be one expensive fake ID.
Yeah.
$700 to get away with buying alcohol whenever you wanted. Damn. Yes.
Damn,
You're
that's
rich.
US dollar. I mean, that's 1,100.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Even more.
Jesus,
Alright.
$1,100. Oof.
For that. I mean,
No, that's
silicon
sick.
is
So
expensive.
that's before tax as well, and the shipping, which is American shipping,
God.
which will be into Australia. So it's way more.
We should do a bulk order. Just
We can all chip in.
yeah. Well, just get one. I don't want to share a
yeah,
mask.
I know.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay, I'll take it.
Set up a Patreon. Get the fans to pay for it.
Yeah. The fan.
The fans.
The fan.
How do we talk?
We need a fan. I need a
subscribers.
fan. Please comment. I need someone to comment on a
Someone
regular basis.
Well, that guy might come back.
Except for Flip Dick. Not Flip Dick, please. Just somebody just to say, hi guys. I'm watching.
Just keep
Love
it
ya.
real.
Keeping it real.
Wait. Do you have like Flip Dick's account? Does he have any YouTube videos? Or?
None.
Yeah, he's friending.
None.
Be friendly.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I did respond back. I said,
Oh, okay, so you did be friendly. Yeah, come out, be my friend.
I respond back to everybody.
You want to be his friend, didn't you?
I respond to every comment. You know, say something, I'll respond. Anyway, so
what
what did I
was the
say?
comment?
He said, you guys are a bunch of
No,
panel
what
tools.
was your comment?
My comment was, anything in particular?
Anything in particular?
Yeah, it was
Billy Wobble
with a
Jar.
British accent. Yeah, so let's just click on some crap and see
What's the top left one?
This was fun.
Oh, just
This is
Wars.
an AI thing, but check it out. Star Wars by AI, but it's as if
Cool.
it's like an old. It's like a silent film.
I know. That's so cool.
These wide shots and stuff are brilliant.
It's somewhat freaky though.
That's just odd.
It's just got.
Turn me on, you do Russia. Russia, I'm Steve. Back into the bedroom. It's so many hearts you must break.
It's got really out of hand in
Yeah, I
like 2
know.
seconds.
Cats. Still has trouble doing the mouths properly though.
And hands and
Yeah. Surprised there's no pizzas being eaten.
Wookiee is guilty, I find. Again.
What is this?
It's pretty interesting.
Oh,
Right?
So
It's
AI
so twisted.
So what,
and-
yeah, it is.
what was the
It
prompts
is
that AI?
twisted, dude.
What was the prompts that AI got it to?
What
do
engine?
that?
Well, okay, so you would have to do each image separately as a separate prompt, and then they take that image and put it into another AI thing that makes it move.
Yeah.
So
That would have taken a while.
oh yeah, that was heaps of work, and it's so weird and strange. Yeah, there's something really disturbing about a lot of the AI art, particularly once it starts moving and stuff. Because have you heard of Uncanny Valley?
No.
So the Uncanny Valley is the closest something gets to real life. How do I explain it? The closer you try and get something looking like a real life person or what have you, the more, and if it's just slightly off, we're really sensitive to it, and it freaks us out. There's a theory that it goes back to like maybe when we were like cavemen or some shit, and there was perhaps different other hominid species, maybe like Cro-Magnon man, or there was other species out there that were like us but would harm us.
Yeah.
So we got used to being really on the lookout for that sort of stuff. So it kind of, in the modern world, it's all this CG stuff. Whenever you see a CG character which is kind of human but not, it's like, something's off, something's weird, something's dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
There's other theories that it's maybe like if it was aliens visiting us, maybe there was a time where they were hostile or something, and there was some other freaky being out there that was like, ooh, that we should be fearful of.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but there's cool ideas.
Have you seen those like short horror movies that people make that are like 5 minutes long, maybe 10 minutes long?
No.
There's one that it's like what you were saying, how it's like it looks like us, but it's not us, and it freaks us out.
Right.
It's the exact same concept. It looks like it would be legit you, exactly you, but it doesn't act the exact same as you. It's a bit off.
Yeah.
But it's basically you. It's a whole entire concept on YouTube that people make these videos, even games about that. People think it's you, but it's actually not, and it's very harmful. It's a really cool concept.
Well, it's actually happening now. Like you can, like with just like people could literally get a couple of minutes of our podcast, put that into an AI generator, get your voice. They could replicate your voice. It's a scam that goes around at the moment. Apparently, they'll call your parents or whatever with your voice, going, "Hey, I'm in trouble. You need to wire me some money," and to send money and stuff like that.
I've seen those with texts before, like, "Oh, I ran out of money. I need some money for petrol," and then sends it over.
Yeah. So now they can do it with your own voice.
That's freaky.
Yeah, they can just take it with a couple of minutes. All they need is I think it's like as little as like 30 seconds of your voice.
Okay,
just
that's cool.
to clone you.
That's cool.
And then, they could take. You're just trying to change your voice.
Yeah.
And they can just take some video of you and then deep fake you onto something else, and they can literally have your face saying and doing something
Cool.
So you can just claim that
advertising.
it
You become popular. Awesome.
You just say,
What do you mean?
Instant advertising. Someone's using your face.
No.
Wait, what?
Well, people are now. There are girls now that are making AI versions of themselves to set up OnlyFans or Instagram accounts, and they're like becoming AI versions of themselves are becoming famous, and they don't have to work. They can just have it do it.
Just do it.
Thing. Do its thing.
Fun times,
All you have to do is write a script, put the script into a text to voice generator that does its thing. Then use the voice to move the image, because they can do. You got lip sync. You've got audio to image sync things now as well.
Yeah.
So it's just this loop of content creation. That's So if you've got
rules will come into play for AI.
I thought OnlyFans was easy in the first place, so why do this?
Sorry,
Nothing.
what?
I said I thought OnlyFans was easy in the first place. Why do this? I'm
You
joking.
don't even have to work.
I'm just joking around because they say, "Oh, OnlyFans is actually really hard. We're gonna do this and this." And
Well, it's really not. No, you're selling yourself online, but
You edit like a little bit and that's it.
huh?
You edit this tiniest little bit and that's it. For OnlyFans.
Even then, you don't even have to.
Yeah,
It could
you
be
can just
edited
edit
in
AI,
heaps.
yeah.
You guys.
You can edit it entirely.
You got accounts, don't you?
There's the. Did you hear about the
Accounts.
Japanese
Yeah,
guy?
an account.
I don't send anything.
You don't have to. You have to subscribe. You can join.
Do you have good-looking feet?
You gonna?
I don't think anyone does.
Some people do.
People like different feet. Doesn't
Well,
matter. What's
you know,
good looking?
There
Someone
are
else
good
will
looking
like
feet.
it.
There are nicer feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Just watching a Tarantino film and you'll know a nice foot.
Yeah.
His movies are great.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like a foot in every film, pretty much?
A foot what?
Does he have a foot in every film?
Yeah, Tom. But whenever there's a woman,
I know
there's
it's a
always
puppet.
there's always a foot shot.
There's a foot shot.
Yeah.
Like a nice leg to foot.
No, it's like a low shot following them walking
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
usually.
Oh yeah.
There's one in Django when he's chained up.
Yeah, there's always feet shots.
Oh yeah,
Nice
in
feet.
Kill Bill Volume 1 when she's trying to wiggle her feet. Number 2 when she
There's
gets
quite
out.
a few of them. isn't there,
Yeah.
with the feet?
Now that I think about it.
Pulp Fiction, everything except the first one, really. But there's probably a foot shot in there too.
What was his
Just
first
a
movie?
dude's feet, but you know. Huh?
What was his
Reservoir Dogs.
That was
his
his
first movie.
Really?
That's my favorite one of all of them.
Came out of the gates, swing. Yeah,
From Dusk Till Dawn.
running. Came out of the gates running. What?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
That wasn't his.
Wasn't
that he did it together with Robert Rodriguez.
Okay. What came out first though?
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs.
When
Yeah.
was that made?
When?
Yeah.
So let's guess. I guess 1982.
82? Nah.
94, 96.
Yeah,
I
it
would have said
would've been
91 or
in
92.
Kill Bill
Okay,
was
maybe 1988.
Kill Bill Volume 2 was 2003, I believe. So yeah, it wouldn't have been that much long.
Which
before
Kill Bill?
Number 92.
I'm way off.
92!
92.
Boom!
Yeah.
I'm way off.
Did you hear they were going to make a third Kill Bill like recently? With
Yeah.
Zendaya as the daughter of
The
the first girl that
black
she kills.
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first girl that you see her kill.
what's Vivica A. Fox.
Yeah, they were going to cast Zendaya as a child to kill her.
Like a revenge
Yeah.
kind of story.
Yeah. It's basically roles reversed.
Yeah.
That thing.
I'd be into that. Anything. Have you seen the Continental? I just started watching that.
The Continental.
It's based on the world of John Wick. So the hotel.
Oh yeah, they called it. Yeah,
All right.
I haven't even heard of it.
they called it.
But you know the John Wick, right?
The hotel.
So the hotel in John Wick,
Yeah.
where it's like the sacred grounds or whatever, nobody can kill there.
Yeah.
Mel
So,
Gibson.
so this is set in the 70s, I think, and it's around the hotel and sort of the lore of the hotel. It's really good.
Let's just say
Each
TV shows.
episode is like an hour and a half.
Oh,
Really?
geez.
It's 90 minutes. It's
How many eps are you in?
there's only two so far.
Okay.
But it's brilliant.
What's this on?
Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah.
It is amazing. Very good watch.
That's interesting.
Couldn't recommend it more. Yeah, it really builds the world well, and it's like watching a movie each episode. It feels really long too. So yeah, lots in there. Brilliant.
The Continent. What? Continental.
The Continental.
Yeah.
Eeny,
Have you
meeny,
enjoyed it?
miny,
Yeah.
moe.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first two. I didn't bother watching the third
The
one.
third one.
The third one's brilliant.
I heard it was
You said
okay.
the third one's
It's so good.
what?
It's really good.
Not better than the first two though.
Number 3's good.
I
It's really
heard
good.
it was
Number
only
one's
okay.
best.
Huh?
I haven't seen 4 though.
Nah, me neither.
Oh, is that's the new one that came out recently? Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
No, but like the third one, I thought it was.
Oh wait. Oh, actually, I worked on the third one. It was the fourth one that was really good.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
the most recent
I've
one
heard
was
the
good.
fourth one's good. I heard the third one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? It was
Yeah,
literally
sorry.
just mid.
No, I worked on the second and third. Yeah, second and third films, but the fourth one is apparently is really good. Requiem, right, or something like that. What was it called?
How can you not kill him? He's the most easy person to kill. He's a bloody person.
And he's also immune.
John Wick, just kill him.
His weakness
so
is
good.
stairs as well.
Huh?
But why do
he's
everyone?
weak against stairs.
Why did everyone come up with
He's
it?
weak on stairs.
Yeah, have you seen that video where?
He's
Oh, yeah,
always,
it's always tired.
falling
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, but like someone edited it over and over again, so that way when the person threw him down the stairs, he would get to the bottom part and then just keep on rolling down. It went for like a minute of him just rolling downstairs.
Oh my god, I'm falling down the stairs.
My shoes!
I'm halfway down.
But how can you not kill him? He's just a person. Like literally, like just.
The best assassin.
Why they have every time when people
he's-
fight him, just 1v1s. They just wait to like
That's
attack
how
him.
cinematic fights work.
Just literally just go.
Everyone at once.
Okay. If
Dead.
we went, if we went
Oh,
on
yeah, it's
that,
just a bulletproof suit. One of them was hit his head
You're
eventually.
like Kylo Ren.
Calm down.
You're like Kylo.
fire!
Just a movie, man. Just a movie.
But like, if we went on that logic, every movie would be just
he's got the
stupid.
bulletproof suit.
That's what I said. But
He's
at least
got the bulletproof suit.
I'm saying
so
one-
he's always doing this.
I'm saying
and,
one.
and we just put a few sparks in to make it.
I'm saying one of those bullets, those haywire bullets, will surely hit the head.
one of the haywire bullets, right?
Like one of those bullets.
So-
Like if
that's
everyone's
right.
shooting at the same time, at least one of them bloody would hit, not just the suit, the
Just
head.
him, his head.
That's why he's doing this.
Oh, yeah, that's called buck all. Yeah, a bullet can't hit me.
No.
Fuck's sakes.
You know all the bullets are fake, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All the blood's fake too.
Oh, that's sad. That just ruins it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Even the bits of skull and all, we put
Oh,
that stuff.
come on.
Yeah. They don't do it for real anymore.
That's weak.
Not like the
No
not like the good
practical
old days, like the Crow.
Practical effects.
You don't remember.
Would you be doing the same tone if they killed real horses?
They used horses
okay.
used to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
hurt in the film.
Okay, well, when I
Now they make sure they say at the end of the film, no horses
no
were
animals were
hurt. No animals were hurt.
Well,
Even if they were,
Yeah.
they weren't.
I always wondered this in Never Ending Story. Is that horse hurt in that?
Yes, it would be.
You know,
That was
the
an old
the
movie.
sinking in this
Ah.
the mud or sand, whatever it was.
It would have been fine, but they probably would have done something to it.
It looked like it was
I like how
struggling.
you're just probably thinking.
It looked like a
of course you
real
know.
horse
No, I'm just
struggling to get out of mud.
Stop mumbling under your breath. If you're
No,
gonna say
he
something,
understood.
say
I
something.
was trying to about horses.
You guys were talking. He was talking to me, so I responded to him.
Okay.
Calm down. I just want to calm down.
We can't talk over each other.
We weren't. That's why I answered him
That's why you
softer. I wasn't whispering.
I did hear a rumor that. Have you seen A Dog's Purpose?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard a rumor that they actually killed. Again, allegedly. Allegedly, this is what I've heard. 1 or 2 dogs were killed
Yeah.
for the movie.
For the movie.
That's just what I've heard.
Accidentally or like for that's a bit
Well, again, that's just what I've
definitively.
heard. That's just what I've heard.
Like they needed to put one down on camera.
From what I heard, that the first dog that you saw in the movie, it was an old dog anyway and needed to be put down.
Uh-huh.
The first dog was a
Nah,
puppy.
it's
They
too-
got
No,
straight away.
not that one. The second one, the actual Bailey, the actual first
Oh,
one,
yeah.
the Labrador, whatever it is. Is it a lab? Yeah.
No.
Golden Retriever. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
I don't believe
That's what I've heard.
No.
That's just what I've heard.
I don't think if I had a dog that was passing away, I would not want to do it on camera for an actor to be in there, like acting out the dog's death. You know, like why would you want when you should be there, not the actor? I'm trying to make sense. Wait, I wouldn't want.
Someone else acting.
You didn't
Accent-
accent from the first word that came out.
I know. I was just very confused. Yeah.
Just think. Take a breath.
Pause,
and-
rewind. Take a break.
Take a step back.
Rewind.
Camera's about to turn off in a minute, so stand there, wait for it.
I wouldn't want. Let's say you said if this is true, the dog thing.
Yeah, if
I
it's
wouldn't
true.
want my dog to die on camera, and not me being there to watch him die and having an actor
Do it.
do it.
Why couldn't you be there?
Because it's in the shot.
Yeah.
I can't.
You obviously.
Oh, you mean you want to be shot? Like, you can still be there, but just
No,
out of frame.
he wants to say goodbye to the dog.
Yeah,
That's what he say, but he can't say goodbye to the
I
dog.
want to hold my dog when he dies. I don't be like, I'll be like, oh, see ya.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be intentional. There's no way. Where did you?
No, I don't think any. I don't think it'll be
so.
allowed in any movie intentional. No, it'll be all accidents.
Lots of accidents,
Yeah.
and particularly in the past, there would have been lots of times where they put them in situations where they're pretty sure they're going to get hurt, but we need the shot.
Yeah, but haven't you seen all the movies, the black and white ones, the stunts? The guys are literally running in front of a train,
With
sitting on top,
horses,
not even sitting on the front of it, and,
yeah.
and people died doing it. So it's like
Oh, yeah,
the third
yeah.
guy. It's like, oh yeah, you
Some
survived?
people are the highest, like they have a massive death rate amongst it. It's like,
back there.
yeah.
I was like,
That
stunt
was
man.
super normal. Yes, yeah. Stunt people would get killed all the time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Shit. They'll say he died doing the thing that he loved.
Being paid very little.
Yeah.
So apparently the corgi at the end of the movie, he had to get put down.
From an injury.
No. He was too old, had to get put down, so they had to recast the dog. So
Right. So it wasn't put down
no.
You got mixed up with yeah.
No, but again, that's just what I heard. That's what I heard.
Nah,
From
that wouldn't happen.
his horses. The horse whisperer.
I'm not going to come back here. I'm going to get picked on about being a horse whisperer.
What's wrong with horses? I love horses.
Every time I come here, the first thing he says is horse whisperer.
What's wrong with that?
It's just your trait.
That's what I've gotten since year 7.
Oh, you're sensitive to it. Right.
No one called you a horse whisperer.
Were you in my class?
But okay, wait. Can you actually whisper to horses?
I talk to horses all the time.
Do you have a proper affinity, like horse whisperer-esque, horse whisperer-like?
I'm just silly, and I just go, "Oh, how was your day?" And then they won't say anything. I'll just be like, "Mine was good.
Yeah.
I just chat to them.
That's just insanity.
I act like they're a person.
You're asking for a response with no response.
Look, I know I'm going to get judged for this anyway. In the comments.
There's nobody.
I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna find this.
I'm
gonna find this comment and say this horse whisperer guy is just.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Lovely.
So gentle.
I'm affectionate with my animals.
How affectionate? Appropriate affectionate.
When we say that shit, a lot of mates just
Stop sliding the glass, please.
a lot of mates just do that.
No, I just love my animals.
Yeah.
I treat them like they're people.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they're large, majestic creatures, so they have giant personalities. And
They can
They do.
They can hear a person's heartbeat from 30 feet away.
Wow.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Cool.
Why would you want to know that?
Well, they could tell
No,
you if you can
because
have a heart attack, maybe.
fight or flight, because they're very, their instincts are based on what you feel as well. So if your heart rate's pumping, like if you're scared or something, they can sense that. They'll get scared as well.
Oh,
Horses react on you.
Yeah.
Not on themselves. They look to people.
They are led by us. I guess they follow us.
Mm.
Yeah. No, yeah, humans and horses
Led by us?
We've had a tight bond. It's like dogs, horses.
Yeah, but what happens? The Stockholm syndrome. You got a
Crocodiles.
captor and you kidnap somebody.
Stay going.
They follow him.
Rip.
Huh?
What do they do with horses? They call them breaking them in, dude. They break
Well,
the horse.
if you're talking about the Mustangs.
No, but they
yeah.
follow. No, we're talking about a horse that's obedient now. You're saying they follow us. Okay, we have broken
We broke
them
them
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a captain, they're going to follow you
Okay.
because you've broken that person in. You've broken their soul. That's what people do. They break the horses in.
Okay.
In the words
Yeah, but
of
they're
James
not wild.
Wan, they break the
It
horse
is
in.
true. It is true.
Right.
But it's very common, so we don't really see it that way.
Well, because it's a part. Well, once you break them in, it becomes a partnership, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well, because you
the
take
captor
care of
and
you take care of them though.
so does the person who's kidnapping somebody. They take care of them. It's the same thing. You broke them in. They follow them. They love them. They love them back as well. So I'm just saying that. No, I was just correcting you on the fact where you said they follow them. Okay.
Okay.
Broken
I get your idea.
But
I
you're
get-
trying to
So-
weave around it. It's
Okay, so you are against horse ownership.
no, I'm not saying about against it. I'm just correcting you on
So
what you're saying.
can you have a solid opinion without just
There's
being...
no opinion. I'm just saying that you said they're following. And I'm saying they're broken in.
I get
So
it.
It's not following. It's
I get it.
So
So
that's
and then
it.
I said that, and then I said, okay, then
Yeah.
it becomes a partnership, and you're like, no, that's not good enough.
no, because it's not a partnership. When
So
someone's
it's-
broken
right,
in, you don't call it a
tell-
partnership.
so you think it's more like a slave-master relationship, right?
Slave and master. Well, the person who's writing it is the master, of
Right,
course.
yeah.
So then, yeah.
Okay, so you look down upon that kind of
No,
thing.
no. Never look down upon
You
it.
like slave.
Just because I correct you, it doesn't have to be something about opinion if I like something or don't like it. You're
But
twisting it to
no,
something.
but it
I'm
seems
just
like
saying
you're
it's not
coming
following.
from a certain
No, it just comes
perspective.
No, the perspective is that it's not following in the sense what you're calling it. It's the horse was broken in.
Mm-hmm.
So you in a sense you own it. But here in terms of my opinion of do I like it or don't,
So, but
it's irrelevant
from
to-
that philosophy.
to what I was
From that
talking about.
philosophy, then the same would be same about domesticated dogs, right? Like dogs and cats.
no, they're not broken in. No, you could just rescue one and they just be there forever, follow you. Animals do that. You
Right.
see it.
So horses are naturally wild. They're born naturally wild. If you leave them alone, they'll be wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to
Uh,
break them in.
Yeah. So if they're born in the wild, they're wild.
No, but if they're born in captivity, are they wild?
When they're like very young, yes. But if you like handle them quite often from when they're young, then they're basically
They're
not
domesticated from
Yeah,
from,
ba-
from
basically,
day one,
yeah.
right?
Basically,
Okay.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's where it diverges a little bit. Because if they're raised in captivity, if they're born and raised in captivity, then they are kind of following you from young. You're not really breaking them.
Like you still have to break them in, obviously, but I get what you're
That's
saying.
you're breaking them in to get them used to a saddle
yeah.
and
Yeah.
reins and shit like
and
that.
person and
Yeah,
all
but
of it. Yeah.
but they could still be acclimatized to human beings and be more willing to sort of have that sort of partnership arrangement. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No? No?
Just yawn.
Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah, you keep yawning. You've been
You're
yawning for the
tired?
last 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was
Noticed.
struggling here, man.
Need some coffee.
I only gave in and yeah.
One day people will see cows are for hugging, not eating.
I
We're not doing sales.
was just gonna say they're delicious. Though.
I thought that was funny.
That cow looked really
I do have cows at home as well, so
Cows are cute.
Oh, I saw this. This was really inappropriate, but funny as hell.
Me Watson, Mulholland Drive.
Not seen this before.
Angelina Jolie, we saw your boobs in Gia. They made us feel excited and alive. Anne Hathaway, we saw your boobs in Brokeback Mountain. Halle Berry, we saw them in Monsters Ball. Nicole Kidman and Eyes Wide Shut. Marissa Tomei and The Wrestler, but we haven't seen Jennifer Lawrence's boobs at all. We saw your boobs. We saw your boobs. In the movie that we saw your boobs. Kristen Stewart, we saw your boobs in On the Road, and in Monster, we saw Charlize Theron's. Helen Hunt, we
she's
saw
livid.
them in the sessions, and Scarlett Johansson, we saw them on our phones. Jessica Chastain, we saw your boobs in Lawless. Jodie Foster in The Accused.
Kate Winslet, it's like a lot,
Hilary
yeah.
Swank in Boys Don't Cry, Penelope Cruz in Vanilla Sky, and Kate Winslet in Heavenly Creatures and Jude, and Hamlet, and Titanic, and Iris, and Little Children, and The Reader, and whatever you're shooting right now, we saw it.
I love Seth MacFarlane. It was so funny.
You saw your boobs.
Great.
God, Charlize Theron, she hated it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was livid.
Who's sorry?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Have you seen Orville? Is in?
Who?
Seen Orville, the Orville TV series.
Oh, no.
No.
What is
Have you seen No Hard Feelings?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, is that
that's
the
Jennifer Lawrence.
Is that when
She's
it's all her
full
boobs?
frontal.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the new film
I
that
saw
came
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
I've heard about that. But it was like full on.
Full frontal.
Let's bush.
A whole scene. Like, for like a minute or two. Like,
Really?
Yes, it was.
Well, she got legs, so she's probably like, everyone's seen it. Don't care.
Yeah, well, yeah, that big leg.
But not like
was everywhere.
the head just put on someone else's body.
No, it was her.
Really?
Yeah.
Full on. Okay.
Because it was like it was fully handheld and she's all over the place. It's like practically an action scene, but not action, but like she's running around and fighting people. So
Wow.
Okay.
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, it was a funny scene, but it was completely needless.
was
I
it?
don't
I was
know
gonna
why
say, was it need to be naked?
didn't need to
No.
be in there.
Yeah.
It really it made me feel like I was watching a film from the 80s, like some National Lampoon.
This unnecessary
stuff.
boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just by the way, I'm gonna chuck some boobs in for. Yeah,
I love 80s PG movies. There's always
they
some
were
boob
great.
action. You've seen some 80s boob action. Have you?
80s boob action.
Yeah, just
well,
like a kid's, like
Godfather.
a family movie
Well,
with
well,
boobs.
it wasn't like National Lampoon's Vacation wasn't exactly a family movie, but it was on TV and we saw it, and, you know.
But like there are some PG films or PG-13 films.
Were there with
Yeah.
boobs?
Yeah,
What movies?
I know Weird Science is one.
Oh, all right.
And
Nah, it's him. Let's have a look.
No, actually, back in the day, there
No,
was
that was
heaps
him.
of stuff
No,
in
that was him.
PG.
That was him.
No, there's
No,
there was no M.
it just said
back then.
PG-13.
I
It
thought
was
it was-
PG and R, so there was lots of stuff in PG films.
I thought there was no MA. I thought it was PG, M, and then R.
M came out in like the 90s or something.
And
Like that.
it wasn't called MA, it was
MA.
called M15.
Yeah,
M.
M15 plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then MA.
Yeah.
There was PG-13. So,
Because like the Poltergeist was PG.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Poltergeist. Oh,
Poltergeist
PG-13.
is PG. Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen the, not redoing, they're doing a continuation of The Exorcist? The new
Oh,
Exorcist
there's
movie.
always another
No,
Exorcist
the new
film.
movie that's just coming out, I think, like this week, next week. Oh.
Pause.
That's crazy.
I saw you, boo.
PG-13.
I saw you, boo.
Hang on, I want to see it. I want to find it. I want to find it.
What,
Find you.
Jennifer Lawrence's
No,
boobs?
no, the new Exorcist movie.
Nun 2 just came out.
The Exorcist Believer. Apparently it's been
Yes.
oh god.
I watched
reviews
the
are
last one with-
terrible.
I watched the one with Russell Crowe. Not
Oh,
the-
yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Wasn't
Was
that was pretty
recently?
good.
Was that just recent?
Yeah, that was recent.
That was recent.
Oh,
Yeah.
3-4 months or something.
Yeah. This one, is it this one?
I'm not gonna watch it.
This one's like rated 21% on Rotten
you
Tomatoes.
don't like horrors.
No,
Yeah.
I hate horrors.
Horror? Demonic? Which one?
Only way
Any horror films.
any horror. Only thing I don't mind
He
is
was
horror.
he was sheltered his whole life.
Yeah, it's is it. I don't like
Weak.
it.
Weak.
It.
It's not scary
Although
at all.
No.
it's not. Although the first scene terrified me, so I turned it off, and then I didn't watch it
But it's demonic.
for a
though.
while, and then I went back and watched it.
That's demonic.
It's quite demonic. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But can you watch normal
the scene
horror
that
stuff?
start with the
That's something
kid.
that's not demonic though?
Paranormal Activity.
I don't mind
No.
watching.
Yeah, no.
I don't like watching anything that's paranormal. Like that's not real. Things that are real, like let's say, like I don't know,
Halloween.
So zombie
like
stuff?
people that
Slasher film.
Like Halloween.
like this film, people killing people. Just like I can watch that because like it's just jump scares and just real people.
Yeah.
But anything that's like really bloody, like creepy, scary.
Demons.
I think it's
Demons,
demonic. I think it's
possessions.
demonic stuff.
Demonic
anything
type
spirits.
stuff.
Yeah,
demonic
I
stuff.
don't like watching
Yeah.
those films except the Nun. I watched that and
That was
and
terrible.
Conjurings, but they were
Conjuring.
Conjurings were scary, but the Nun was like not scary at all.
It was
Everything was
terrible
very
anyway.
predictable.
Which one? Number 2 or 1?
I haven't seen. Is it 2?
Yeah, it just
Two
came
now?
out. It just
Yeah.
came out.
So, the Conjuring, what? Which
No,
one?
no, none.
The
No.
Nun.
Oh, the Nun.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I
I
haven't
know.
seen.
I've
I
seen
haven't
the
seen
first
the Nun.
I've only seen the first one.
The first one was terrible.
That was the first horror film I watched in cinemas, and I was thinking, oh my god.
Okay, so you watch some demonic things then. Okay, so it's just hell.
No, it's only if people are
Extreme.
watching it. I'm not gonna go out on my blue like this guy or some other people.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
right.
watching horror films, and they watch it by themselves just
Oh,
casually.
No, hell
You
no.
are like demented in
No,
the
no,
brain.
I agree with that. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
I'll watch a scary film by myself.
No, but
Like,
they are
yeah,
upset. There are some people that are obsessed with watching horror films because they're just insane, and there's like,
The thrill of it, the original.
I don't know what they're like. They're just weird. They are literally just weird.
You don't understand it. You don't get it.
Horror films are great.
Yeah. The like
And they're
Hereditary.
cheesy.
Have you seen Hereditary?
Oh, with Toni Collette.
Yeah.
That movie's weird. That's freaky. That movie.
That's the last really good one that I saw. Like,
I thought,
just-
okay.
quite demonic. It's
not even like it doesn't get demonic until like the last like 20 minutes of the movie, really.
Yeah, it's a build. It's a good, slow, creepy.
It's creepy. Like it's just like okay, and then all of a sudden it goes, what the fuck? And then it goes back to okay, and then at the end it hits you with what the actual just happened.
I don't like.
It's got the kid from Jumanji in it.
Yeah,
he's great. He's amazing.
Well, the original Jumanji?
No, the new ones.
Spencer. Spencer. Okay, yeah.
You know, he actually broke his nose smashing his head into that table.
Right. Yeah.
He
did it.
Smashed his nose, broke it completely.
But I would never watch a horror film at nighttime by myself. Only time I can watch a horror film is like, let's say it's on a rainy day. It's just very gloomy outside in the afternoon. Sure, just if it's like if and I'm happy from afar as well.
What about ghost stories? What about a ghost film?
Ghost films. What ghost?
American Horror
Story. Ghost story. Yeah, like American Horror Story or
I probably no. I can
House on Haunted Hill. That was brilliant.
What about Saw?
Probably.
That's not even scary.
That's just coming out.
I suppose. Only ghost film I'll watch is Ghost.
Ghost. Wait,
what?
Ghost? No, that's
Swayze
Love
movie.
Story.
Oh,
that's
not
story.
I said 20 seconds ago.
That's
a horror movie.
Swayze, yeah.
Oh, basically a rom-com.
Yes.
But you wouldn't watch Saw? Like, that's not even scary. There's no jump scares. It's legit just.
Saw.
That's just horror.
Which one's Saw again?
The traps.
that one. Yeah.
They're just traps and people trying to get out of it.
It's just like a puzzle.
Torture. That's it.
What's the bad guy's name in that?
It's an old dude.
Was the guy from Speed? Was it him? The cop? The one who went to blow up the bus in Speed?
It's not Dennis.
It's not him.
It's an old dude.
Yeah,
but
it's a puppet most of the time, right? And then
they're all.
Oh, so it's not a puppet.
He's got the.
No. There's a guy behind the puppet, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just it was like a demented
puppet. Possessed puppet. You don't watch any of this stuff.
I haven't seen it. I know what the puppet looks like.
Yeah.
Have you seen
that guy?
Actual Annabelle doll? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen the actual Annabelle doll?
Not in real life, but
no, like pictures of it at all.
What?
The movie Annabelle and
stuff. No.
What do you mean?
Oh, is it like the real Annabelle doll?
Yeah, like pictures of it.
Oh, you mean like
it's based on a true story, right?
Yeah. It's a Raggedy Ann doll.
This is
is it?
It's a Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh, right.
The Conjuring's not true. That's not true. None of it is true.
Do you not believe in? Do you not believe in? No, do you not believe in ghosts?
They take a kernel of truth and
they
then build a whole
extend it.
story.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that kernel of truth, is some mental people that are just seeing things that's not actually real. None of it happens. No one dies. This shit doesn't happen in real life. It's not true.
Okay, James Wan is a great director, great horror director.
Cool, a director.
He's local, man.
No, but do you not believe in ghosts and spirits and all that stuff? You don't?
No, he does.
He does.
To a
That's
certain
why he
degree.
doesn't watch it.
If he gets freaked out that much,
that's why he doesn't watch it.
Yes.
Well, if I watch it, but that's
why you don't watch
because
it.
I'll think it's true.
Exactly.
At night time after watching it, and then I'll get over it in a day, and I'll forget about they're not. It's not real.
No,
but,
Dave,
but if I watch it
if
I watch it that night, let's say I'm gonna go through the hallway or something in the dark. Yeah, then no shit. I mean, like fuck, I'm on the edge. But like after a day, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but if you don't believe in it, then what would you worry about?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a story.
Yeah.
You're not going to jump around and get frightened. Oh my god,
Yeah,
Harry Potter can jump out of the corner and just zap me.
The people that believe in it,
you believe in it.
and
Just admit it.
people that like him that believe in ghosts and shit, and they watch these films for fun, just by themselves.
Yeah.
They walk through a hallway like this.
That's not true. That's not true.
Nobody said they believe in it because they like watching it. That doesn't mean they believe
Some
in
people,
it.
but a lot of people
I believe in it.
believe in it, and they watch it for fun, and because they're just weird and crazy. And then they walk around the
You're
hallway.
just making up the story as you go. You're like, everybody just does it.
No, you said everyone's weird.
Everybody's weird
insane,
and believes in it and just watches it for fun.
God.
People
just
who believe in
made
it
all
are
of that
fucked up.
Yeah, it's because
No,
I'm
his
just,
body
I can't process the reason, comprehend
how
the
or
reason
why
people
somebody would want to
watch this, enjoy.
Because
Maybe
it's
with
entertainment.
with people.
It's entertainment.
Sure, just for a laugh, a scary laugh. Like,
No, it's not a
the
scary laugh.
reacting.
It's a thrill. It's a bit of
Yeah.
a scare. Yeah.
But by yourself,
Oh my God.
you are mental. Like, and people do like by themselves for like benders and stuff, and like, oh yeah, I love watching horror. I'm
I like how
no,
you
don't.
I like how you
I
looked
couldn't
at me
watch this
when
shit
you
on my
said
own.
that. You were
Because
like,
I know you. You do it.
I don't do it all the time. I do occasionally, but
No. I
Yeah,
never
like,
ever watch a horror film by myself on
So
purpose.
have you ever watched Get Out? Get Out.
that's a great.
I've seen Get Out.
Oh, that's like a horror film. What
Yeah, but
about?
I haven't seen it by myself.
What was the next one?
Nope. Oh wait, Us.
I was
Us.
Us. I haven't seen Us. Is that the,
Us is a
is
good
that the
one.
Black
Us is
Family
good.
one?
Yeah.
That was the one where it's like
The
alternate
copy,
people.
the copy of them.
Alternate people.
Yeah, alternate people.
I don't get why Peele is a comedy guy and then he just makes these horror films.
Well, it's very low budget, all of them, and Get Out was like very low budget.
But no,
did so
that
good.
wasn't the question. But why is
Why go?
he's a comedian
Ah.
and then he makes horror films, and you just punch that out.
Okay, so well, he's obviously been mining all his comedy material for years, right? So this is now an avenue he can explore different ideas. It's also a chance for him to completely step away from comedy. You know, like you can do.
I thought he's still doing it though.
He is still doing comedy.
Yeah, but his films are completely separate to that.
Just different hobby.
To explore a different side of creativity. You know.
What's the new one he made? That's like
No.
apparently really
No, it's awesome. I loved it.
I heard it was
Haven't seen
terrible.
It's good. It's not like the horror films, so it's different. But it's
Yeah,
good.
it's a thriller, isn't it?
It's not even a thriller, really.
Isn't
Is
it
it
aliens?
aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an alien film.
But I heard it was terrible.
Nah, it's good. I liked it.
It's just not
It's
what
just
you were
like, nope.
expecting. That's probably why.
Yeah.
No, that's just again, that's just what I've heard. Isn't it the same guy from Get Out? Isn't it? Yeah.
It's different. It's really different.
I love his cinematography in Get Out. It was great.
And no, it's great cinematography. Beautiful shot, well acted. It's just it plays differently than
No, I haven't
most
seen
stuff
this.
that you see. So
Came out last year.
Yeah.
Do you like horror films?
No.
Horror.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
But not demonic.
great.
I can't watch demonic stuff.
Like
Like the
Conscience.
missus is out working, and I'm like, oh, what am I watching? I'm like, okay. So when I was living in London, so
pretty
you
cool.
live in one room,
I didn't know that.
and yeah, so you lie in the bed, got the TV there, VCD days. So CD one, put it in. Things were in two parts, two CDs. Or,
Yeah.
So watch it. Put on. I think it was noise.
Oh, yeah.
So the intro, starting off, heard some weird noises and freaked out, turned it off. Mrs. comes back, we start watching. So I think I put it straight to comedy straight away. I think within 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think I've done that before.
But then
Before,
also,
yeah,
but then all of a
straight to
sudden she
Friends.
comes back and like, okay, I told the story, she'll laugh. And then we put it back on. And then we were halfway through. So we have an argument. It's like, you get up to change it to the second CD.
Yeah.
So whoever decided, we just went up and changed it to a comedy. We never even continued to watch it. No way, man. On my own, it'll freak me out. No way.
There was one
love the mic
time
Horror's cool.
Yeah, horror's great. There was one time my parents went away to our holiday cabin,
Yeah.
and I had a party that I had to go to, but it was like ages before I even went there. And I decided to watch a horror movie on my own, like paranormal one. Can't remember which one. It was Sinister. Great movie, scary. And I watched it before I went, and I had to walk to the party and walk back home because I didn't have my car at that time. And on the way back, I was listening to music, and I was listening to a song, and halfway through the song, it says, "You better start running." And it was pitch black, and all I hear is that, and I'm just freaking myself out. I head up to my house. I hop into my room and I start watching a movie, and then as I turn it off, Siri turns on. Like, there's no one home, doors are locked, everything, and Siri just turns on and goes, "Sorry, I didn't get that." And I'm like,
Run.
I was like, "Yeah, no thanks. See you later."
Nope.
Under the
I'm
covers.
But then 80s demonic stuff like Chucky. No, I'm not Chucky.
Chucky's great.
Chucky's cool.
That's not demonic, really. I mean, it's a
What?
possessed toy,
It's
but
demonic.
it's
Back then,
But it just that never freaked me out.
Did you see the new one? That came out like 5 years ago, maybe?
Oh, there's been quite a few of them. Bride of Chucky.
I think there's another
Yeah,
new
there's
one coming out.
I think
Is
it was
it
a-
really?
Yeah.
They can't keep remaking
Yeah,
them.
they can. Look how many,
Yeah,
saw,
why
how many
not?
saws are there? Saw 20.
Yeah, but
Nine,
those are new
this and
traps. Those are new traps. You know, people
But
get
new
Chucky-
doll, new
Chucky
doll,
just
new
needs to
soul,
go to a new
new
house.
crazy person.
Chucky just needs to go to a new house.
Why can't we actually buy them now?
You probably can.
Mm.
Have you
You think?
Googled it?
No, just I thought that.
Google it.
Have you
It'll be
seen
there.
that?
I'll buy
Why
one.
would
Put it
you
here
want
next
to buy a
time.
Chucky doll?
Why not? Cool.
Freak
Put it
people
right
out.
next
Yeah,
to it.
yeah,
Put it
freak
right-
people
put it
out.
right- Let's buy
I'll
it
just
now.
take them to your house randomly one day and
I'll-
ask your dad to chuck it in your room.
Every once in a while, I'll fucking throw it away, and you just have a stash of Chucky dolls, and you just put it back. I threw you out. I burnt you. How are you still coming back?
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Have you seen
I
that?
haven't seen it. Is that what he
It's
says?
just there. Yeah.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
And you see a little doll running across the jump up.
So
It's
good.
comedic in a sense.
Well, it was meant to be, yeah.
Yeah, in a sense, but yeah. Chucky.
But I guess a lot of those 80s gore films were meant to be funny / gory, weren't they? I don't know. I didn't watch many
You didn't
of
watch
them.
them?
I wasn't allowed to. So I had mum like his.
Mum was worse than your mum, though.
Your mum was
Yeah.
like, yeah, because of your brother,
Brother, yeah.
because of Sam.
He had
Sam used to get night terrors,
Yeah.
so
Ah.
they can watch anything with any sort of scary element at all.
Not anything. Even just action.
But what was he watching to start
Any
all that?
comedy
horror?
films, action films, anything that's rated over PG.
Yeah.
Or if it's mum had to watch and see if it's okay for me.
Yeah.
Until I was like 30, 40.
Wow.
And I watched MA films with like when I was 9 years old with my mates. I was like, what the hell are they on? Like seriously, it's like
What is the
But do we have time now
Yeah.
to
Well,
pre-watch things?
Oh.
Content. Well,
No, not really. No.
Just read about it.
no, because I put on the Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
It says
that
I think
out,
it's PG-13, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I thought, okay, by standard,
Should we
because
safe?
he's watched all the the Spider-Man, all the Marvel ones, and they're PG-13. You don't really get any. Maybe how much swear words are you getting? You know, more than half.
You
was
can get
Spider-Man
one fuck, a few shits maybe.
Well, there was the first F-bomb in Guardians of the
But
Galaxy.
the Blue
Volume 3.
Beetle, man, it was
That was the
swearing throughout
first
the whole
one.
movie. The Blue Beetle was swearing throughout the whole movie.
the entire time.
Was it?
Yeah, so many shits, assholes, just
Right.
constant. There was a lot of it.
Right.
So I think if it's tailored for the young generation, then I'll make sure I've got to watch it beforehand.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot. He wasn't paying attention to it, but I was just like, oh my god, this is just insane. 30 times. It was huge. Yeah.
I thought that was a phone.
Yeah, I got the missus up there looking at me like, oh shit, she's PG-13. All the other ones never had that many swearing, one or two. But this,
Well, it's
every couple of
basically
minutes.
they're like when a rope, what's it called? The beetle thing.
Yeah.
Will come up like, what the? And they'll swear and like they'll freak out, and then when he gets attacked like by it in the back.
But even
Oh,
just
shit.
talking and just
Casual
just standing
conversation.
Yeah, casual banter. Yeah, just a lot of swearing. So
He's in Cobra. That's all I know. Cobra Kai. Sorry,
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra
yeah,
Kai
yeah,
Kid.
yeah.
I've never seen Cobra Kai.
It's good.
Haven't?
No, I'm not a fan.
It's not really good.
I'm not a
It's-
fan of the old Karate Kid.
It's oh my god. He likes the new one.
I
Why?
do.
Bruh.
You do like him.
The new one.
Oh,
I
the
like
new
the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan.
You don't like the old ones.
You're mental. You are actually mental.
Maybe
Maybe
see if my laser eyes would just turn on, but they don't. Are you serious? Why?
I just
Just is not.
Harry,
good
when was the
enough.
last
I
time
don't
you
know
seen
why.
them?
the last time I saw them,
Yeah.
it's probably about maybe 5 years ago, I'd say.
No, but why? Why?
Yeah.
You can't. I don't know why. Elaborate.
I just
no, just
It-
stop
okay,
saying
well, okay. I grew up on the I didn't even know Karate Kid was a thing until the one with Jaden Smith and.
So you watched that one first.
I
You're like,
watched
oh,
that
this is
one first,
amazing.
So
And
it's completely different though. You can't.
Yeah,
just
but
watch
I grew up watching that one because I loved it when it came out, and then I went to that one and I'm like,
Really?
not that
So
good.
you obsessed yourself with the shitty one, thinking nothing can be better than this. And when you watch the real Karate Kid, even though the real Karate Kid's actually what's it called?
He's
rated
the
better.
Johnny. He's the actual Karate Kid, not Daniel.
Yeah, if you go,
Okay, we're gonna go there.
Barney?
The fan theories.
Don't
Yeah.
dig out too much.
Yeah.
Barney.
Well,
Yeah. So
well, that's what Barney said, but
yeah.
it actually turns out to be true in Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Illegal kick. Right.
Yeah. And also Daniel was always the one that actually starts.
Instigating stuff.
Yeah. Even though it seemed like he was. They did it.
I remember, like, as a kid, it was like, oh, he's the underdog. He's the one being picked on, but no, he's the one
Every
causing
single one,
shit.
he just like picked at him, and he just beat the shit out of him. And then,
you're forcing my hand. I don't want to.
But yeah, so you fooled yourself to liking the. I can watch it. It's all right. The Karate
You've seen the
Kid.
series though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Yeah. So you remember the episode where they actually showed his perspective of what happened when he kicked the sand on the beach. So everything from his perspective wasn't really that bad.
Yeah.
Just having an understanding.
He said from his,
from the blonde's perspective. Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. Do you remember the show? There was an episode based on that showed his perspective.
What wasn't that bad? Sorry.
What you were saying that.
So that Danny was or wasn't the instigator.
It wasn't as bad as they played him out to be.
That the fans have played it out to be.
Well, the way the narrative.
Johnny.
Yeah. Because Johnny at the start was all like, "Oh, my life's all messed up," because like he was down and out right the whole time.
No.
But even at the beach, it was showing that another guy was taking over his territory with his woman. So his perspective, we're looking at other perspective and going, "Oh God, this guy just getting bored and harassed and this and that." But then they showed the episode. I don't think you've watched all of them.
It was the first season.
And it starts showing it. And it shows his perspective. And it's like, okay, it's not as bad as what the other perspective's saying.
Yeah, and the beach scene, when they said, oh yeah, I just shrugged him off. Well, he kind of did shrug him off. So and then he continues talking to Ali. And then he's like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And then you got the teacher who's full on harassing him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is harassing Danny? Or Johnny?
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Danny.
So, from his perspective,
doesn't someone call him Danny?
You're just getting Johnny and Danny.
Yeah. So. I haven't watched the latest one though.
All of them are good, but they're very bad. The kids are very poorly acted, except like the main maybe two. The rest of them just really cringy. Like a lot of them, like the side characters, I'm like, just shut the hell up, like just stop talking. Like this is some like this is some
Disney Channel stuff, right?
Literally is, And when YouTube owned it, it was like that. When Netflix took over, it was kind of.
Maybe they've just matured.
As well. That could be
There's
too.
quite a lot of shows like that. There's another sci-fi show. Was it the 100? The 100.
First season. That was terrible.
But did you watch the rest of it?
I watched the first season. I didn't mind it. Second season was okay.
It got really good.
What's this? The third season was terrible.
It got really good after that. It's just the acting. Point of the season one, the acting was horrible.
Oh yeah,
it was horrible, dude.
But then it got ridiculous in season 3 when they wanted to. The plot.
Yeah, I'm talking about the acting.
The acting.
Not the storyline. The actual acting itself. Season 1 was horrible, dude. You watch it even.
So why did you keep watching?
I love sci-fi.
Yeah. Have you seen Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf.
I've seen the movie.
I've
seen the original movie.
Series.
My god, the acting in that one.
Yeah.
It actually makes me turn it off. I can't. Tyler Posey, Dylan O'Brien's the actually only decent actor.
Isn't it comedy? The side funny character.
Who? Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Tyler Posey is the main character. His acting is awful. Just horrendous.
I'm not gonna watch it because
it's a Hercules.
It's not the
Kevin Sorbo. Andromeda. I watched the sci-fi series too.
Yeah.
Low budget.
What about?
Still watched it. Love it. Sci-fi.
I'm gonna ask.
Okay. Favorite cringy show? For me, that would have been Sliders.
No, that was classic back then.
But it's pretty. It's B grade. It's B grade. It's a B grade sort of show. Quite cringy, but I loved it.
I loved it when it came out.
Same thing.
Did you think it was a big grade when you were actually watching when it came out? I didn't think of that.
I mean, the effects were good for its time. Are you guys playing footsie or what?
You started.
It was an accident, and you continued it.
What's going on here?
The effects were good for its time, but
I love the show when it came out. I didn't think of it.
But the quality was still not that great, so it did come across a little bit.
I think you're judging it post when you got a bit older.
Nah, I haven't watched it since. I've never seen it.
Why would you say B grade? Like when it first came out, did you think of it as B grade?
The quality of the show, the sort of the look of it was kind of a standard.
Yeah, it wasn't like
We're talking about
it wasn't
I know
slick.
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, it was
Sliders.
Sliders. Yeah, it's a science fiction. It had Jerry O'Connell, who have you seen Stand By Me?
Yeah.
The fat kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's grown up. He grew up to be a handsome,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
good-looking guy. So he was in this science fiction film, Sliders, where he would jump in a portal from week to week, going to an alternate dimension, trying to get back home. Because he made this thing, or did he make it or a friend made it? He made it, right? He made it, and he went into it, and he went into an alternate dimension, and then he didn't know how to get home. So he keeps having to jump from week to week. So one week, yeah, TV show. So like you jump into an alternate dimension where World War II was won by the Nazis.
Yeah,
Or you'll jump to where everything's backwards, like red lights are green, green lights are red. You know, it's all sorts of stuff like that. It was fun. But so the 4 main characters.
Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf. Do you know there's an original movie, Teen Wolf?
Yeah, and then they made a new movie that just came out like last year as well.
Well, there was a sequel back then too.
Do you like the original Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox?
Yes.
Okay, cool. As I say, if he was like Karate Kid, I'm like
Why? Because he watched the one first, and then he can watch.
Did you know when the TV show Teen Wolf came out? Do you know there was a movie called Teen Wolf?
No, I didn't. But
but
Hey,
you went and watched it. and You liked it. So what's the problem?
hey,
No, I'm saying like you didn't have no.
I didn't even know Teen Wolf was a thing. Like even the TV show.
no reference. I didn't know.
I watched Teen Wolf when I was like a kid.
Oh, I know.
But like I'm saying,
Big
like
man.
Teen Wolf's not, mate.
as if you didn't.
So the new series is any good?
I haven't seen it. I
Of what?
refuse to see it because it's not a comedy. It's just a serious Teen Wolf thing. Like, why the hell would I watch this?
Of what? Teen Wolf.
And it's not Michael J. Fox.
Terrible.
And there's nobody jumping on roofs.
Yeah.
That was the coolest part.
Yeah.
Is it?
Roof surfing. What do you call it?
Roof surfing, yeah.
Roof surfing.
It's an animal in the like. It's okay, but the acting's awful. There's an animal in the show called it's like a lizard thing. I can't remember what it's called. And usually you'd think they'd use like decent CGI. No, it's like legit a flappy as suit that you can legit see it flapping in the wind. And
What show is this, sir?
Teen Wolf.
Oh, right.
Of a lizard.
Of a lizard.
A flappy lizard.
Dude,
Oh,
it
like
went,
you can see
it went
the-
for 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And then they made a movie off of this.
100
the same cast.
episodes and 7.7. So
Fairly
No,
high.
no, no,
it's
no.
high
Okay,
rating
so-
with
No,
160,000.
so the TV show's okay, but the acting is just
I don't know, it's-
horrendous.
High rating. It's a bit.
Tyler Posey, terrible. Like in that movie, awful.
I think all those ratings be from like,
Girls.
13-year-old chicks that
Yeah.
love that guy.
They love Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf the movie.
All right.
Yeah, it just came out.
2023. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do something random.
5.6.
Alright,
Let's do some clips.
I'm going to dip in like 15 minutes because it's an hour and a half, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's do some clips.
All right,
Um.
that was a good chat.
All right.
Yeah, good footsies too.
This one's for you, Mikey.
The very essence of playfulness is an openness to anything that may happen, a feeling that whatever happens, it's okay. So you cannot be playful if you're frightened that moving in some direction will be wrong, something you shouldn't have done. I mean, you're either free to play or you're not. As Alan Watts puts it, you can't be spontaneous within reason. So you've got to risk saying things that are silly and illogical and wrong. And the best way to get the confidence to do that is to know that while you're being creative, nothing is wrong. There's no such thing as a mistake, and any drivel may lead to the breakthrough.
What was that for me? Just say my mind, even though I always do. Or...
A few things. Well, this is talking about acting, or particularly, but like if you want to start making films or whatever, just start by making something, doing something. Don't worry about whether it's good or not. You just
Put it out
need
there.
to explore and put it out there. You'll figure shit out as you go. Anyway, I don't know. Random. What is this one?
I think some people love to think that we live in an apocalyptic age, and we just don't. I don't think. Let's go back to 1940s. The Nazis are coming to power. They're going to destroy the world. The atomic bomb was dropped. Oh my God, we're going to have nuclear Armageddon. Well, it didn't happen. Bad things happened, but not that, and it didn't end the world. Then in the 1970s, there was the so-called population bomb. We're going to run out of food. Well, then you had the Green Revolution, and that didn't happen. One of my favorites is in the year 1000. The Pope banned crossbows because with the invention of the crossbow, they thought, oh my God, a peasant can kill a knight. The world is absolutely going to end now. And I'm not trying to minimize the significant ecological, technological, political issues that we face. But every generation, at least a slice of the population, seems almost to want to believe that they live in the most apocalyptic time.
Freud wrote about this. Annihilation anxiety is seductive because it allows our unconscious minds to process that which our conscious minds cannot, which is our own mortality, our own deaths.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but you also can't rule out the possibility it can happen. So,
okay,
but especially with AI coming out, so people think, oh yeah, it's gonna go hellwire. But like,
okay, so that this made me think about my thoughts on AI. Like, yeah, it could be really problematic. Okay, so there's a lot of scenarios where things go bad with AI. However, like the video we watched last week, where it said, "Do I have to work tomorrow?" Yes. So it doesn't matter.
if it's a problem, yeah.
No. Right. So
Yeah, flowchart.
yeah.
Is anything a problem? Do I have to work tomorrow?
Is it a problem? Do I have to work tomorrow?
Yes, then it's not a problem.
Then it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And then what was the other question?
There was two more. I can't remember.
Do I not have to work? No. Oh, okay, then
It's not issue. Yeah.
then the next question is,
Money?
do I have to pay the rent? If yes, then it doesn't matter.
That's right. Yeah.
So with AI, we have to assume everything's going to be fine, because either way, we're going to have to get up tomorrow, work, and pay the rent and all that sort of shit. So we have to keep going as if the world is going to continue. So there's no point worrying about if it's going to not. If it's not going to, that's going to be the problem. Then, we won't have to worry about it because it will have happened.
wisdom. He nearly bought a new camera the other day. Just to, so he doesn't get up.
Yeah, the last
No,
time.
he said he's got to clock off in 10 minutes. He can just
So do
sit
I.
there and back and just press it for us.
No, I got to go home.
Clock off, clock off.
I got
Go
work
home,
tomorrow.
go home.
I got work tomorrow.
Me too.
All right, let's just do a couple more. Anything else? What's this one?
While we were away, we had a new strain of COVID and it planned for a new vaccine.
No.
And in fact, in just the last few hours, Karine Jean-Pierre says, we are going to be pushing a new vaccine starting in September. Now, the CDC says that this new variant
October.
is more
It's
likely
low.
to infect you.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Study that was done in the 1960s, and it was really commissioned by NASA because they wanted to know how to hire more geniuses. So they hired George Land and his team to go out and figure out what makes a genius. So they started with a group of 5-year-olds and they gave them a creativity test. So the way they defined genius was, how do you use your creative imagination to solve problems? And what they found was, of this group of 5-year-olds, 98% qualified as geniuses. Then they came back 5 years later when this group was 10 years old, and it was down to 30%. Cool. 5 years later at 15, it was down to 12%. And then I think they just kind of gave up in disgust. But George Land took it further and went out and surveyed adults and found that only 2% of adults. And the thing that's also very interesting is he attributed this to school, 100% to school, that you would take a population, 98% genius, and dumb them down to 2%. And one of his quotes that I love is he said, uncreative behavior and thinking is learned. The study that was done in the...
It's funny though, because a lot of people were homeschooled back then. So where's the data on homeschool kids as well?
In the 1960s, the school system was fully up and running then.
Sunday school and stuff. People still were homeschooling.
for the most part.
Okay.
Like since the industrial era, all kids have been at school. In fact, like it's been the law in most countries that you have to send your kids to school from the age of 5 or whatever. So back in the old days,
school is dumbing us down, huh?
Yeah, well, it's not that it's dumbing you down. It sucks out the creativity because
creating, abiding people.
Well, what's it? Not Roosevelt. Who's that? Who's those really rich guys? Who's that building? Rockefeller. Rockefellers. So Rockefeller, he was the one who wanted to set up the school system in the first place. He said, he was quoted as saying, "I want a nation of workers, not thinkers." Because the school system follows the Prussian model, the Russian model, which was designed to get factory workers, basically.
Yeah.
That's why you have bells, you have uniforms, you have all these things to get you used to a regimented work method, you know, in and out, punch the cards.
I like the idea because even teachers somewhat admit this. Let's say we have like uniform rules and that, and they say if you can't follow these basic rules, how are you supposed to follow life? Like,
there's no uniforms in life. Well, I mean, there are in
the work principles,
but in civil, like you know, military have uniforms, police have uniforms, nurses have uniforms, doctors have uniforms. But for the most part in society, you don't have uniforms.
Work.
Prisons have uniforms.
Construction workers, they have guidelines.
No, they have
the high vis and
it's called a.
Yeah, you're right. It's not uniform.
Oh my god, it's a acronym.
Oh, I know what you're. Because it was on my white card when I had to get a white card. CMF, no.
Safety something.
God.
You're talking about union? CMFU?
No, like it's just a guide. He's saying
it's like a
not a uniform. It's a guideline.
Guideline, yeah.
Which is, it's not. It's just a safety thing. So you wear like boots. Wear
boots, helmet, and high vis, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's all construction stuff. It's
industry.
Yeah, that's from the union. You said CMF. That's one of the.
Yeah, it's one of the.
That's an acronym for one of the unions.
Yeah,
working unions for labour.
It's a.
Are we trying to make a point?
No.
I'm just
We're just rambling.
I was like, where are we going?
We're going somewhere.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
3. No, it's run by them, but it was some. It was like He's searching it up.
Is there a point to be made? Or
no, he's just trying to like get it in his head. Otherwise, it's gonna annoy you.
It's gonna annoy you otherwise. Right?
It's gonna annoy me too. Yeah, I can't find it.
He doesn't think in his head.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
I have no inner monologue, so I can't think in my head. Yeah, like I can.
Oh my god, it's right there on my tip.
It doesn't matter. No.
We have 2 minutes, 3 minutes, Michael.
Next, move along.
Oh my god.
Quick.
We should do something funny. Let's find something funny. Quick.
Let's do something funny.
How was he though? How was he? You heard much from him?
Who? Tate?
Yeah.
What was this one?
Russell
this
Brand
is Russell Brand
started this fight. He punched first, and now they're punching back.
You poked the bear.
You poked the bear, and now the bear is coming for you. And if anyone doesn't know how he poked the bear, I'll show you right here how he poked the bear. It's very obvious. Look at this.
I wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm English, and you know that politeness is our fundamental religion. But they do pertain to this issue, so may I say something?
Please,
if they inconvenience you, I'll stop saying them. The pandemic created at least 40 new big...
Have you seen this clip?
Oh, he was on fire.
Check this out.
Pharma billionaires, pharmaceutical corporations like Moderna and Pfizer made $1,000 of profit every second from the COVID-19 vaccine. More than 2/3 of Congress received campaign funding from pharmaceutical companies in the 2020 election. Pfizer chairman Albert Bourla told Time magazine in July 2020 that his company was developing a COVID vaccine for the good of humanity, not for money. And of course, Pfizer made $100 billion in profit in 2022. And may I just mention, finally, and this is also a fact, that you, the American public, funded the development of that. The German public funded the BioNTech vaccine. When it came to the profits, they took the profits. When it came to the funding, you paid for the funding. All I'm querying is this.
Yes.
Is if you have an economic system in which pharmaceutical companies benefit hugely from medical emergencies, where a military-industrial complex benefits from war, where energy companies benefit from energy crises, you are going to generate states of perpetual crisis.
Yes. Russell Brand.
He's trying to
Talk over him, yeah.
So
He's trying to
stop.
stop.
Please, stop. That's why you spoke really fast as well to get his point really just
before.
Right, and he had his talking, he had everything.
So how is he? So is that Russell Brand?
Yeah, Russell Brand.
No, I never. I've heard the name. I didn't know who that was him.
Okay. He's in like a lot of movies, like funny movies, and like Hop. You probably know he voices Hop.
I haven't seen Hop. I've seen like the trailer. I haven't seen it.
He was in a bunch of movies at a period of time, but he hasn't been in movies for a long time.
He's in like rom-coms, comedies, and kids movies. That's pretty much it.
Right.
He started out on British television. I think he started off on a Big Brother commentary show. Oh, really? So he would just talk shit about whatever was happening on Big Brother.
He's usually really funny, and then tend serious.
But what do you know of the accusations and all that sort of stuff? They're trying to shut him down. You haven't heard of anything?
No, I haven't heard any of that.
He's been accused of rape by a few people, and one person, and sexual assault by 3 others.
Right. Okay.
There was a documentary which didn't actually feature the people. There was other people reenacting anonymous people's claims. There's no charges that have been met. Apparently, they're doing an investigation now, but
they just want him to shut up.
They're just trying to shut him up, pretty much. That's my belief, anyway. But
That's the government.
But at least he started posting again with a notably different tone.
Yeah.
He's a lot more serious now. Like, he's starting to get a bit more playful again, but it hit him pretty hard. Like, he was off for a week, like no post, because he usually posts every single day.
Right. Okay.
Because he does a news program sort of thing. Stay Free. Used to be called Trues instead of like True News kind of thing. But then it went off to something else, and now it's Stay Free. So he always ends up, stay free if you can. So now he's like seriously saying, stay free if you can.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Stay free.
And he sort of keeps highlighting issues of, news and media sort of redirecting people's attention and or manipulating stories and things like that. Yes, he's in a bit of a predicament at the moment. We'll see how it goes.
Hereditary still on one? Oh.
I think they just got off house arrest, I think. Or at least the brother did, I heard. Tristan, yeah. So...
But aren't they both charged for the same thing? So how was he on house arrest?
Andrew's the one who was targeted, but Tristan got pulled in because he's associated with he's his brother. Take one, you take them both. And I mean, all their business dealings were together anyway, so...
They're still getting accused for the human trafficking stuff?
Yeah, well, the case, I believe, is still open, but they've been released from house arrest, or at least one of them. So it's they don't have anything.
Yeah.
They got nothing.
Yeah. It's just people making claims.
And because they were everywhere. He was blowing up for like a year or two there.
Misogynistic shit.
I mean, look, okay, this is where I need to preface stuff. I've mentioned him a couple of times. So he has said a lot of horrible stuff, and he says it on purposefully to be horrible, so he can put people offside and then make a rational argument after that. But people are already triggered, so you can't argue with it once you're triggered. So
wait, does it say horrible stuff, or is he just saying things that trigger? Because the stuff I've seen in podcasts, it's not horrible. It's just raw, but like what horrible?
I can't think of anything offhand right now, but he can say like it's like quite crude. He can be quite
raw and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
he exaggerates his point to get you
on
edge, and then he'll make a rational point, like you said.
Yeah, and then which you can't really argue with, but it's like, oh, you pissed me off before, so
and they targeted him, and he's in house arrest.
But they don't really need to keep attacking him because the attention has died down on him. He's not everywhere every 5 seconds. He's not popping up in everyone's feed.
Yeah,
I remember on TikTok there was a point in time.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be like every 1 in 3 it was just Andrew Tate, and I was like,
he's AWOL. Well, so wait till he gets back.
No, he's on Rumble.
Yeah,
again.
but how many people can actually go and visit him? How many people have the money to go there?
There's been a bunch, and a lot of people like Candace Owens went to him. The
BBC.
Tucker Carlson went to him. PBD went to him. Patrick Bet-David, that guy. Bunch of people. The BBC went to him.
It's just not trending.
Funny interview,
huh?
But it's just not trending as much.
They did.
Minimalize.
They did what they wanted. They've effectively done what they wanted to do.
Sure not.
To minimize his influence. They've put enough of they've put enough of the people against him to go, all right, we can chill out.
Well, when I first saw him, because I deleted TikTok for a while and then I got it back, and everything was just him.
Yeah.
All the comments that I saw when he first started blowing up was like all supportive, and then when he came out of prison, all the comments that I saw of videos of him afterwards, they were all hate. Everything was hate.
Right.
I was like,
first time in prison, yeah.
So,
I was like, what? That just switched like that, real quick.
So who's controlling the narrative, right?
Well, I think his fans are still his fans. There's still a large group of young males who are like, yeah, Andrew Tate, he's great. I think a lot of people, like even you yourself, probably haven't seen much of the long format stuff. You've probably only seen really the short format things.
Well, when I first started, I only watched the short bit, but then I started watching a little bit of the longer stuff. So
yeah, I mean, if you watch more of the longer stuff, at least you get to see the full argument of what he's saying.
Yeah.
If you've only seen the TikTok stuff, then you're only seeing the inflammatory stuff, which everybody is seeing, and you're getting a wrong impression of the greater picture of what he's saying, right? To just see the sensational side, you know, like, and I think a lot of young kids are only seeing that sensational side without seeing the grander point that he's actually trying to say.
Create your own new cuts, put out into the wild.
I was thinking like try and do a documentary or something like that, and
but even
give both sides. But
even your own little cut, because it's their narrative they're making. So
yeah, cut the good stuff out, and then put that on, and then let's see if they argue with that.
Yeah, that's not the point. They assassinate the character of the person, so that even people won't even watch the good parts.
They'll just look for the bad parts.
They don't even have to. There could be 0 bad parts. They've already got it in his head. I don't like this guy, so I'm not going to listen to a word he says, even if it is good and what have you. He's a bad guy. So that's what they do to everyone now. They're doing it to Russell Brand. They've done it to him. They did it to
Nickelback.
They've done it to a bunch of people. Who else have they kind of character assassinated? Well, like Trump. The media only shows you the horrible side of Trump. But
it's definitely for Australia, yeah.
So, and even over in America.
Yeah, but I swear in America it's like 50-50. People like him, people don't. But in Australia,
I think it's way over 50% now.
Like him?
And like him.
Yeah,
I see a lot of stuff that's all about liking. It's all good.
But mainstream media, they're always just like, oh, look at him sweating. Like, did you see?
Yeah.
He had that rally where
that
he goes,
is so bad.
He turned off the aircon in here. We're all dying, but we're still here. Thank you. And you know what they're going to be saying tomorrow? Look how sweaty he is. And then you look on the news, they had hit the... Look how sweaty he is. Is he unwell?
Yeah.
They were saying exactly what he said they were going to say.
Yeah.
Wow. The guys are brilliant.
I remember saying that. He literally said that.
Yeah.
He said that
Word
before.
for word.
And then they cut the before bit.
Yeah.
And they showed him sweating
Yeah.
and saying something else.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, he must be unwell.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him? Oh,
Yeah.
he shouldn't be there right now. He literally just said that. This is the
It's
reason.
120 degrees in the stadium.
That's funny.
Like Trump, I was not for Trump the first time round. I was shocked that we need to get off. But anyway, let's talk Trump next time.
Yes.
So, thanks for coming again, everybody. That was wonderful. Nice seeing you all again. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you share it, if you like us, share it if you don't. I can't remember what the saying was.
Panel tools.
Yeah, if you think the panel tools, comment.
Yeah.
We might post it.
Panel tools.
Yeah, we might post this one.
We might post this one. So.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Peace out.
Good luck.
Yeah.